boom, me and Uncle JJ are in secret location with my good friend
Jesse
McCollum from McCollum Weld Fab, and he's the social media marketing director of Everlast Welders.
Marketing department, customer service, tech support, sales, HR, PR.
And on Jesse's live stream, because we're in his shop where he does a live stream on YouTube for Everlast, he welded up Uncle JJ's frame for us, and we did some extras. Welded up those little tube guys and put a weld there and another one there. That way we didn't have any cracks or crevasses. Welded up that guy. That was from my shitty plug weld, is what that one was. But yeah, what do you think about what we did here tonight, Jesse?
I think it's a big improvement over what we had. It's a lot cleaner look. I mean, that's for sure.
Definitely a lot cleaner. It's safer, which I know we've talked about that already. It's all about safety.
It'll make the being more square. It's going to make the buildup of the bike a lot better.
Yeah.
It'll make everything else more square too.
Right.
When you start off out of square, then everything has to be out of square from there. So you can have a little bit here that's not bad, but you get a sissy bar 4 feet in the fucking air. All of a sudden it's...
And that's literally...
All of a sudden it's 3 inches rotated, yeah.
A 1/4 inch here is 2 inches at the top, and that's what we were dealing with. Yeah. So... But yeah, so we're going to come back after we didn't weld this tube in yet because we have to make sure, because Jerry's got this funky ass front 19 that we're using for a rear wheel, and then we have to move this where it goes. But we're going to come back when we got all of our tabs and our exhaust bracket tacked on, and Jesse's going to do all the welds for us on that stuff too, so they're super nice. And we don't have to put body filler all over it.
That's the nice thing about TIG welding instead of MIG is you get such a lower profile weld.
Yeah, even on these MIG welds that are done, like
those are nice.
They're pretty nice to where I've been using this new product. It's like a 2-part. It's not technically new. It's new for what we're doing with it, but we use a seam sealer too. It's this quick, fast drying, easy sanding repair material that 3M makes. It's like $60 for one of those tubes of it in the gun, but man, it expands and retracts with heat, and it doesn't crack out, and it's semi-flexible. But I use it on Jerry's tank to go over on the welds and around that gas cap. How they have that little gap, I let it run in there, and then you can literally, and you tape it. You pull the tape, and then you run your finger, and it feathers it out, and you're just. I mean, you can sand it and then prime it. And it's paintable, it's primable, everything. But all right, well, we still gotta go home in a minute. There's Jerry being awkward on camera.
My mom's gonna be mad at me for coming home late.
Jerry, how do you feel about this?
I feel really good. Feel blessed.
There's something we left out.
What's that?
Well, you gotta have to pay Jesse somehow. And we'll figure that out.
That's a different video.
That's a different video. That's a different website.
OnlyFans.
So you can find out on Jerry's OnlyFans. Only HJs from JJ.
Yeah, you couldn't afford it.
Well, until next time. Thanks, Jesse. We appreciate it.
No, I'm more than happy, man. I'd rather see somebody be safe and be happy with what they
got.
So.
And Jesse's, what is it? McCollum Weld Fab.
Yeah, McCollum Welding and Fabrication. I'm in Smithville, halfway between Smithville and Platte City. So,
and you can find him on Instagram at McCollum Weld Fab.
Instagram, Facebook. TikTok.
Oh yeah, there it is, right there. Boom.
I lost my man card because I have a TikTok account too, but.
I have a TikTok. I just never post. And then every Wednesday.
Yep, every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time, I do a 1 hour, 30 minutes to 1 hour live stream show, doing stuff like this, showing you different techniques, different setups, how to set the machine up, how I brace stuff, positionings. We've got a weld shot cam so we can get live arc shots. We were the first and we're the only live stream weld show, and we're also the only one to do live arc shots. So you can see me fuck up, watch me fix it. So
on Everlast
YouTube channel. So just search Everlast Welders on YouTube.
It's Everlast Weld is the name of the channel.
Yeah, so then Everlast Welders, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And then every Wednesday you'll get a notification that I'm going to make a fool of myself.
And then when you're in there, spam the chat with at Black Magic TV.
With terrible questions.
Questions.
Making fun of how I'd weld stuff.
Why did you do that, Jesse?
Why don't you do it like this? You should be wearing a respirator anytime you weld. So.
I should be wearing a respirator 24 hours a day, probably. All right, well,